ploy from the South Africans. Fortuin with that magnificent run out yesterday was, the day before rather, was just quite spectacular. So South Africans persisting with that. But Babar Azam is just a magnificent player as well. A real danger player, of course.
Try to get into the zone there, Rizwan. He's been given the strike, he has the form, and of late, Babar Azam has struggled a wee bit against the left arm angle. So that could be the other reason why Rizwan is on strike. Not happy with a light that is on just above the side screen.
One thing that I've noticed already is this fog has come in a little bit earlier tonight than yesterday, which might mean that the dew might come in thicker. And as I said earlier in my pitch reports, that the Pakistan players were the ones that looked after the ball better than the South Africans, but the South Africans would have noted that. There'll be a few rags around the place. Let's hope they don't lose any.
Still not 100%. I think the message has not gone to the guys behind the stumps, behind the side screen.
Just at the top of the side screen, I think. In the middle of the top of the side screen, if I'm not mistaken.
It's, I think those two lights in those two offices there at the top of the side screen.
Is that your office?
Used to be.
Oh, right. Well, come on, Rammies, turn the other one off, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I was mostly in the dark when I was working. Here we go then. Starts out with a sweep. What a smashing start this is. Rizwan is on song. It is not going to waste any moment, any time.
And he loves playing that shot. He absolutely loves jumping on the sweep. So anything that's going to be sliding down there at that sort of length, he's just going to climb all over. Full of confidence. He played a few of those in game number one. They also had the same result. Pakistan are off and running.
Brimming with confidence. Must be Rizwan. Much better. Slower in pace. More accurate on this occasion.
How's that for confidence? He's just getting into his stance and he's telling his partner what his thoughts are.
Batting in the power play for Rizwan, we talked about it the other day. I think this is the best time for him really to amp it up, to increase the strike rate. On form, 100 under his belt in T20 cricket. So take that confidence, take that 100 into making it happen in the power play. I think, I'm sure I asked that question at the toss as well to Babar Azam. You know, there's the team goal, which is to win, and obviously there's got to be a few individual goals that would have been discussed. And I think one discussion will largely center around Rizwan's ability to make things happen in the power play session.
Yeah, dead right. I mean, there's been a bit of discussion about that, as we've noted in the media from time to time, but I don't have a problem at all with the work that he did the other day. He was a little bit slow to get going, but he caught up superbly.
That was the call. So 4 off the first ball, and he's made a good little comeback in the remaining few deliveries. 6 without a wicket.
Center, please. Right arm bowling over.
Pakistan unchanged. South Africa making 3 changes. Right Van Billion, JJ Smuts and Glenton Sturman. Got it right? Stearman, okay. With Hazeman here up in the commentary. That's set up very nicely for Babar Azam. It's gone and crashed into the rope in no time.
So straight away, the first ball from each bowler has gone for 4. First one was a sweep from JJ Smuts, and this one was short and wide from Pretorius, and it got the treatment it should have had. He's a beautiful player, Babar Azam, we know that. Have a look at the way he just transfers his weight, rocks onto that back foot and puts it away. Sweeper on the offside was a little bit straighter, scooted for a boundary.
Oh, that's close. Gone, it looked out. It looked out. The balance was off. He's trying to play that ball against the line of the ball. And is he asking for a DRS? Has he asked for one? He's going to have a word with Rizwan. Is gone for one now.
There he has now.
Third umpire to director, we have a review for LBW. Original decision is out. It's a fair delivery. Front on spin vision, please. Go forward, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Roll it back one more time, please. Slow, slow. Ball is close to the bat. To confirm, I'll stretch, please. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Flat line. Flat hand. Roll through to the pads. Satisfied, no bat involved. Go for ball tracking when it's ready, please. Original decision out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wicket sitting. Can you go back on field, please? Shows up. Stay with your original decision. You are on screen now.
Yeah, fingers raised again. And so that screenshot explained the situation for both sides. One part had agony, the other part ecstasy, and so Babar Azam leaves the scene early again, trying to play across the line with a crooked face of the blade. Leg before wicket, dead in front of the stumps, gone for 5. It's 10 for 1. Heather release at number 3's in. Just breaking his wrists. I don't know why Babar Azam, because he's such a lovely, delectable player down the pitch. As we have a look at Heather Ali's numbers, pretty impressive. 9 matches, average of 28, but his strike rate is extremely good, 141.
Suddenly there's some buzz out there from South Africans as well, getting rid of Babar Azam. That's a huge wicket. They did it in the first game, they've done it again in the second. Great strike from Pretorius.
He's a better batsman than that, Heather Ali.
Here's a look at the dismissal. Nicely bowled. Really good work from Pretorius. Bang on target from big Dwayne Pretorius, who's played quite a bit of cricket for South Africa now. Up went the finger. In a profile before the game, he described himself as someone who likes to change the game and likes to be smart with the ball. He certainly was, and he's got that reward.
I thought the length did the trick for him. Babar Azam not really able to get that front foot closer to the pitch of the ball, and done for a bit of in-swing as well. Bit of bat technique thrown in there as well in that dismissal. So it's perfect length. Look at him just missing the line of the ball. He was a little off balance with that front foot stretch. He had to play the ball across the line or get across the line, and he had to play it with the bat, otherwise he was dead gone, which was the case in the end.
Wasted review too, it's got to be said. These reviews you can't waste, you've got to make sure you use them properly.
It's been a little iffy. Good length bowling from Pretorius. What a wonderful first over from him. 12 for 1.
Swim up.
12 for 1. Babar Azam has been removed from the scene for 5. Stearman coming onto ball.
Debutant. He's been a really good performer in domestic cricket. You can see he's a good size. He's got broad shoulders, nice power behind him. 28 years of age, fast medium. Let's look at his T20 career. That's at domestic level in South Africa. Economy rate is really good, 6.67. Best of 3 for 30. He's a bustler, that's what he is. That's angles the ball back in towards the right-handers. Can get it to go away occasionally, but I expect today he'll be looking to angle it in as much as possible.
In the slot, into the gap for 4. Yes. Sliding Sipamla. Not able to control that one. Beautifully timed. Such a neat player off his pads, Rizwan.
Can't make that sort of mistake really to someone who's in this sort of form, and I don't want to be too harsh on Stearman because it's just the second one he's bowled. But it has gone for 4. Sipamla trying his best in that region, but you've got to make sure your line's right, get the line right, and build a foundation.
There's so many things to like about Rizwan. He had to sort of match up to the skills of Sarfraz Ahmed, who was the captain. He was the understudy. Got his chance and has never looked back. So there's a lot of pressure to de-seat a regular opener. And then he doesn't seem to be fazed by the situation at all, whether he's playing in test matches or T20 cricket. A couple of wickets down and it still continue preparing for the battle, and he's in that zone, in that bubble.
He lost his rag. Lost his rag. Some countries that means that the player was very upset. But the batsman was upset on that occasion. Just the wrong moment just popped out of the back of his trousers. And batsman Rizwan did the right thing by pulling away right there. By the way, you've got to be really positive when you pull away. You can't just hang around a bit.
Slicing that one, wanted to find the gap and not entirely collected neatly. Allows Rizwan the strike again.
Just on that point, we had a situation also in Shams the other night, was in a stutter, which he normally does these days. He's got that in his repertoire when he runs in a bowl, and Alim Dar got the surprise of his life. And the batsman, I think it was Rizwan, if I'm not mistaken, just stood there and let the ball hit him on the bat, thank goodness, and not the pad. You cannot pull out or just freeze as the ball is halfway towards you. So in that situation we saw now from Rizwan, you've got to make sure you pull out from the stump straight away so that everyone knows what you're doing.
Not good. On the pads again, and Rizwan gets another 4. Easy shot for him to execute.
Just got to get a bit of willow on that. Angle of the ball. Ride the angle of the ball.
You got to be on target. It looks a very good batting surface. Can't get it wrong, even an inch, especially when you're bowling to somebody who's nailed 100. His line is off. Trying to put in extra bit of zip on that occasion. 138 clicks. It looks a neater pitch. Less cracks and looks to be well compacted as well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be coming on a little bit better, I said in my pitch report, than the first one we had. Looks like a good surface.
There's that beautiful straight drive. No need to run for that one. Majestic, elegant, regal from Rizwan.
That's just a wonderful shot. Using the surface, using the over-pitch delivery, and of course, using his form, most importantly.
Already we've seen massive range from Rizwan, so lovely flick shots, square leg boundary, and then a lovely straight drive, mid-on drive to go with the leg side play of Rizwan. Sipamla, so you please pronounce the first name.
Luto, Sipamla.
Luto.
I like him. I like what I see about him. I love the run-up. The run-up's good, and if he gets it in the right area at the start, he's a serious talent, this guy.
I like his bowling action. I like his energy. May not be express, but he knows what he's doing at a young age. That is such a good habit, to know your limitations, to work hard and make sure that you deliver under pressure. And this is a pressure game for any young cricketer. T20.
He's 22 years of age. He's definitely got a bit stronger. You can see by the build. He was a little bit thinner than that. Put on a bit of muscle, a bit of hard work around the place, which is good to see. Beautiful run-up. Is that you, Ramiz? Is that you moving the combox?
So, yeah, a lot of disturbance behind the side screen. I don't know what is happening, because that's not the first stoppage.
Ah, the snapper. Snapper up there, trying to get a prime shot.
He's got to give himself a little bit of time, Heather Ali, because he can recover a dead start. He's got all the shots. It was felt during his New Zealand gig that he just looked a bit anxious and wanted to deal in 4s and 6s straight away.